In the captivating Andean highlands lies the enigmatic city of Tiwanaku, an ancient metropolis that was once the heart of a mighty pre-Columbian civilization. Although it now stands as a silent witness to a culture lost in the annals of history, its structures are carefully adorned with symbols whose meanings remain a mystery. Many arguments about the city's exact age, the ingenious techniques employed in its construction, and the mystery surrounding its sudden abandonment also remain unsolved. In fact, many want to know, how did the Tiwanaku people mastermind such architectural wonders? And what stories do the artifacts and iconography left behind tell about the flourishing civilization that once called this place home? Come with us as we reveal how, recently, researchers discovered a megalithic structure carved from stone humans could never build. The ancient complex of Tiwanaku, also Tiwanaku, is an ancient and sacred archaeological site situated near the southeastern shore of Lake Titicaca in Bolivia. Once the political and spiritual capital of the Tiwanaku Empire between 200 and 1000 CE, this remarkable site was home to grand pyramids, expansive courtyards, monumental gateways, and towering stone structures. Today, only remnants of its former glory remain. Yet these fragments echo the deep spiritual traditions that have shaped the region for centuries. The sacred nature of Tiwanaku is reflected in the complex sculptures and carvings that adorn its ancient monuments, revealing a connection to the spiritual customs of the Lake Titicaca region. The site rises 3,850 meters above sea level and occupies an elevated and isolated position that adds to its mystical atmosphere. Since the 7th century, Tiwanaku has been the focus of continuous study and excavation, though much of it was damaged by colonial and industrial encroachment. Tiwanaku's architecture remains an architectural marvel despite the ravages of time and human interference. Over 1,000 years of exposure to wind, rain, and the damage inflicted by colonization have taken their toll on the ancient site, leaving many parts of the once grand temple complex in ruin. Looters and stone miners carried away much of its stonework, while treasure hunters stripped the site of rare metal ornaments, jewelry, and vibrant pottery shards. Yet, even in its diminished state, Tiwanaku still stands as a testament to the sacred and sophisticated world of the Tiwanaku Empire. Even though much of Tiwanaku's splendor has been lost, the site continues to reflect the sacred importance it held during the height of the empire. The complex's sophisticated design, construction techniques, and religious significance reveal the advanced nature of the Tiwanaku civilization and led to its designation as a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Tiwanaku is now a national museum and a symbol of Bolivia's historical and political identity. It holds profound cultural and religious significance for the indigenous Aymara people, who continue to honor it as a sacred space tied to their ancestors and spiritual beliefs. However, what other mystique surrounding the Tiwanaku civilization continues to interest archaeologists and historians? And how did the city come to be? ####The rise of Tiwanaku. The site of Tiwanaku was founded around 110 AD during the late formative period, emerging amidst several growing settlements in the southern Lake Titicaca basin. By 450 to 550 AD, many of these larger settlements were abandoned, allowing Tiwanaku to rise as the preeminent center of the region. When the city started around 600 AD, it was experiencing rapid population growth, likely fueled by a significant influx of immigrants from the surrounding countryside. This surge in population led to extensive construction and remodeling throughout the city, with the erection of new, larger carved monoliths and the establishment of monumental temples. Additionally, Tiwanaku was becoming known for a standardized polychrome pottery style that was being produced on a large scale, further solidifying its cultural significance. Tiwanaku's influence extended far beyond its immediate vicinity, as evidenced by the decorated ceramics found throughout the Yungas and other cultures in Peru, Bolivia, northern Argentina, and Chile. Statues from various regions were being incorporated into Tiwanaku, often positioned in a subordinate manner to emphasize the power of the Tiwanaku gods. Archaeological findings of Tiwanaku ceramics at numerous sites within and beyond the Lake Titicaca basin underscored the expansive reach of Tiwanaku's symbols and their associated messages of authority. Also, between 600 and 800 AD, Tiwanaku emerged as a critical regional power in the southern Andes. William H. Isbell noted a dramatic transformation during this period, establishing new monumental standards for civic architecture and significantly increasing the resident population. Early estimates suggested that the city spanned approximately 6.5 square kilometers, with a population ranging from 15,000 to 30,000 inhabitants. However, more recent surveys revised these figures, indicating the site's maximum size to be between 3.8 and 4.2 square kilometers, with an estimated population of 10,000 to 20,000. Additionally, rather than having a static, large, permanent population, Tiwanaku likely saw significant seasonal fluctuations, as many people traveled to the city for work parties and festivals. Hundreds of smaller settlements were discovered around the city, including Lakurmada, Kea Kuntu, Karawi, Wakakala, Sanaji, Kala Uni, and Kanko Wan Kane. Its sphere of influence is believed to have extended into present-day Peru, Chile, and Argentina, making it one of the most significant pre-Columbian empires in South America. The society that prospered in Tiwanaku was highly structured, with a sophisticated political and religious hierarchy. The city's impressive architecture showcased remarkable engineering skills and fulfilled important religious and administrative functions. The Akapana Pyramid, the Kalasasaya Temple, and the Puma Punku complex clearly reflect this societal complexity. #Tiwanaku civilization. The Akapana Pyramid. The Akapana Pyramid stands as a monumental testament to the architectural and astronomical sophistication of the Tiwanaku civilization. This 7-tiered platform pyramid is a masterpiece of engineering, constructed from large, meticulously carved andesite stones that fit together with remarkable precision. These stones are not only a testament to the advanced masonry skills of the Tiwanaku, but also reflect their ability to manipulate heavy materials in complex construction projects. Each tier of the pyramid features a series of intricate carvings and reliefs, further showcasing the artisanship of this ancient culture. What makes the Akapana Pyramid truly extraordinary is its alignment with astronomical events. The stairways and platforms are carefully positioned to align with the solstices, particularly the sunrises and sunsets during these times. This suggests that the Tiwanaku had a sophisticated understanding of celestial movements, using the pyramid not only as a place of ritual but also as an observatory for tracking the cycles of the sun. Such precision highlights the deep connection between their architectural achievements and their cosmological beliefs. Moreover, significant archaeological discoveries have been made at the Akapana Pyramid, shedding light on the daily life, religious practices, and ceremonial customs of the Tiwanaku people. Pottery, tools, and ceremonial artifacts unearthed at the site offer valuable insights into the material culture of this advanced civilization. The most complex finding, however, is the network of underground tunnels and chambers beneath the pyramid. These subterranean spaces are believed to have had ceremonial purposes, with some adorned with carvings and murals, indicating their importance in religious or ritual activities. Some archaeologists speculate that these chambers might have also been used for storage or even as living quarters for priests or other figures of authority. #The Puerta del Sol. The Puerta del Sol, meaning Gateway of the Sun, is a significant and iconic structure located on the eastern side of Tiwanaku, within the courtyard of the Temple of Kalasasaya. This monumental gateway is adorned with intricate petroglyphs that depict a variety of figures, including both humans and animals. Scholars believe that the Puerta del Sol served not only as a ceremonial entrance but also as a sophisticated solar-lunar calendar, reflecting astronomical knowledge that would later resonate within Aymara and Inca traditions. The gateway is part of a larger annual calendar system, which includes a stone wall with 11 pillars. These pillars are strategically aligned to track the sun setting along the horizon throughout the year, marking key astronomical events such as the winter and summer solstices, as well as the spring and autumn equinoxes. The symbols carved on the lowest row of the Puerta del Sol represent the passage of time throughout the year, while the upper 3 rows feature the head of a condor, symbolizing the completion of full years. However, the Puerta del Sol stands in a different position today due to human activities such as looting and archaeological exploration. As a result, it is no longer aligned with the pillars and wall as originally designed, diminishing its effectiveness as an astronomical calendar. Despite this dislocation, the gateway remains a powerful symbol of the Tiwanaku civilization's deep connection to celestial phenomena and their sophisticated understanding of time and cycles in nature. Its presence continues to draw the attention of archaeologists, historians, and tourists alike, who are captivated by its grandeur and the mysteries still encoded in its design. The Puerta del Sol remains an emblem of pre-Columbian ingenuity and serves as a testament to the advanced cultural and astronomical accomplishments of the Tiwanaku people. ### the Puerta del Luna. The Puerta del Luna, meaning Gateway of the Moon, is a captivating structure located in the northeastern section of Tiwanaku, just beyond the Put-Uni enclosure. This gateway features symbols that echo those found on the lowest line of the Puerta del Sol, marking the astronomical passage of time. However, instead of the 11 markers seen on the Puerta del Sol, the Puerta del Luna boasts 7 distinct markings, suggesting a different but equally significant calendrical function. Unlike its solar counterpart, the Puerta del Luna has not been as extensively studied, and it lacks a corresponding wall or pillars to align with it, making it difficult to track its precise astronomical purpose. The symbolism of the moon, which appears in Tiwanaku culture, points to the importance of lunar cycles in their cosmology. The lunar calendar was crucial to the Tiwanaku people's agricultural and ritual practices, and the Puerta del Luna may have functioned as a way to track lunar movements and seasons. The carved imagery and the gateway's overall alignment are still subjects of ongoing research, but its existence further reflects the Tiwanaku's profound understanding of time, celestial bodies, and their integration of these elements into daily life and spirituality. This ancient site of Tiwanaku offers profound insights into the religious and political life of the Tiwanaku civilization, reflecting its remarkable achievements in architecture, astronomy, and artistry. The ceremonial gates, monumental pyramids, and advanced construction techniques continue to captivate modern scholars, offering clues to the advanced knowledge held by this mysterious ancient civilization. And as research into this great city continues, new discoveries will undoubtedly continue to shed light on the complex and sophisticated society that once flourished at Tiwanaku. The Tiwanaku civilization, known for its remarkable engineering, agricultural systems, and spiritual practices, left behind some of the most impressive remnants of pre-Columbian South America. Among their many innovations, their ability to capture and distribute water year-round, especially from reservoirs located at higher elevations, stands out. This system allowed them to manage water efficiently even during dry seasons, which was critical for farming in the high-altitude environment. One of their greatest feats was the creation of terraces, which transformed steep hillsides into step-like structures. These terraces expanded arable land in an area where space for agriculture was otherwise limited. Not only did the terraces increase available farmland, but they also protected crops from frost, a common threat in the high Andes. Most importantly, these terraces excelled in retaining water, ensuring crops could thrive despite the challenging environment. Unfortunately, modern agricultural practices have altered these ancient terraces, as walls have been removed for plowing and changing property lines. This has led to erosion and degradation of the once stable slopes, though the remnants still showcase the ingenuity of the Tiwanaku. Another significant agricultural technique developed by the Tiwanaku was the use of cocas, or sunken basins. These shallow, sunken regions, interconnected by canals, acted as mini reservoirs. Their primary purpose was to capture and retain water, which was essential during dry periods. The cocas helped preserve moisture longer than surface fields, allowing crops to continue growing even when water was scarce. They were multifunctional, serving as agricultural fields, grazing lands, and water reservoirs, maximizing the utility of the landscape. Today, clusters of these cocas can still be found scattered across the Andes. The Tiwanaku people's spiritual practices were deeply connected to agriculture. They worshipped a pantheon of gods, many of whom were associated with agricultural fertility. A central deity, depicted on the gateway of the sun, was believed to have created the Tiwanaku people. The practice of human sacrifice was also part of their religious rituals, particularly for offerings to the gods. Evidence suggests that captives, often prisoners of war, were the victims of these sacrifices. The Tiwanaku also had a tradition of mummifying their ancestors, as indicated by burial practices that involved defleshing the dead, hinting at complex beliefs about death and the afterlife. Around 1000 AD, the Tiwanaku civilization experienced a mysterious decline, marked by the abandonment of its capital and the cessation of ceramic production, a hallmark of their cultural achievements. Theories regarding the collapse of Tiwanaku include environmental factors such as drought, which may have impacted their agricultural system, though some studies suggest that the drought occurred after the collapse. Other researchers propose that social unrest, internal conflict, or invasions could have contributed to their downfall. Evidence of destruction in Tiwanaku's ruins, such as the toppled Gateway of the Sun, suggests that violent events played a role in its abandonment. Despite extensive research, many aspects of Tiwanaku remain a mystery. The precision with which they cut and moved massive stones, some weighing over 100 tons, and the purpose of their grand structures, such as Pumapunku, continue to astonish modern observers. The lack of residential buildings within the city has led some to speculate that Tiwanaku may have functioned primarily as a ceremonial hub, attracting pilgrims during religious festivals. The absence of a written record and the ongoing debates surrounding the interpretation of their iconography add to the enigma of the Tiwanaku civilization. Tiwanaku's legacy is one of remarkable ingenuity and adaptability, but many questions about its rise and fall, as well as the deeper meanings of its cultural symbols, continue to intrigue archaeologists and historians. Each discovery at the site invites further exploration into the sophisticated and mysterious world of this ancient civilization.